Well, we're at the Saltspring Island Apple Festival, and we'll go on inside and check it out. Yeah, it's at the Fulford Community Hall. And there's hundreds of different kinds of apples here. We'll start off at the A's here. And we'll go along in alphabetical order here. Different kinds of apples. You can see side profiles of them. Some of them are cut. See what they look like inside. Looks like they're selling a painting there for $1,200 too. And then one for $75. Painting for $850. Another painting for $1,200. Painting for $125 there. Oh, Eve's Delight. Those are a big apple.
Some who are there's some two different scholar and people who are doing
Fuji, that's the kind I have growing at my place. Oh, there's another $1,200 painting. Oh, it says gold, looks like a pear. Very close to a pear there. Another painting for $75, one for $1,100. I'll have to ask him how many different kinds of apples he's got here. I imagine there's over 100 for sure.
How many different kinds of apples do you have here?
There's 376 different types,
376?
all grown here in Saltspring.
Wow. And what's this table here an example of here?
Different types of problems.
Oh, these are the typical problems that they have? Oh, I can see. And this is from A to over there to Z here, basically, eh? Wow. All in alphabetical order. How long's this festival been going on for?
It's been going on for over 10 years.
Over 10 years, eh? Wow. Interesting. Well, here's the...
Harry Burton is the one that coordinates it all.
Does he? He's a famous apple grower here?
Yeah, Appalicious Orchard is the name of his.
Appalicious Orchard. So that's a good name, eh?
He's a great guy and he knows all about the apples and he puts a lot of work into it.
Wow. And what's the most common problem apples have of all of these?
A lot of scabs, I think.
Scabs? How can you prevent that? Baking soda and vinegar, spray it on?
Well, or dish soap.
Or dish soap, yeah? Interesting. Well, here you have it. The most common problems for apples here. And they've written down the problems, if you can see them there. Examples of what the problems look like. The scabs are the most common problem. There's the woodpecker damage. Pretty interesting stuff if you like apples. You never know what you might run into or who you might see in Budget Travelers. So maybe you can introduce yourself and tell us about your cause.
Hi, I'm Sara Harker. I'm from Harker Organics. I represent, we're a fifth generation family farm in Cawston, and we represent 30 organic farmers from the interior. And I'm just here talking about the struggles of commercial tree fruit farming in BC and the position that we're in as farmers to try and keep our heads above water, because it's been a struggle the last few years, and we're not going to see a lot of family farms left if we don't course correct the trajectory we're on right now.
How can you save it? What needs to be done?
So what needs to be done is the corporate profit needs to be taken out of the food system. We need to see the growers actually getting more money at the bottom than is being made at the top.
So the middlemen are getting all the money?
It's not necessarily the middleman, but it is the profit on every step. Every touch of that fruit needs to not make corporate profit. I don't want the publicly traded companies to lose money, but I also don't want them to profit off Canadian producers.
So what's the proposed solution?
There's a lot of them, but
Is there?
one of them is to treat Canadian food as a commodity and take the corporate profit out of it. So if there's a Canadian primary producer, we shouldn't have profit being made on every level of the food chain. The other solution for tree fruits and for apples is to have a centralized storage, quality control, and food security facility where we're making apple juice, applesauce, and apple chips for every school and hospital in BC at a centralized facility that's a non-revenue generating entity that it helps the entire food system.
Well, we definitely need to make changes to our food system. The way it's going these days, we're going to have to do that, or we're going to be wondering where our food went, right?
Well, darn, humans eat 3 times a day. We should have to take care of the farmers that feed them.
Exactly. Well, thanks for your efforts.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Put an apple on your shirt if you want. Is that the way to do it? Yes. You can sign or assign. Put your name down, please.
Yeah, just take an apple.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If you write out and put your name on it if you want.
And there's 15 farms that you can see here, right?
Well, I haven't counted them exactly. What time are the farms closing? At 5? Great.
So here is a map of all the locations of the apple farms.
I've been at this game a little too long this
Beeswax strips. That's interesting. $376 different kinds of apples here at Saltspring Island Apple Festival. Well, here's Sara Harker's information for her farm. She's trying to save the apple harvesting program.